Flynn from the UK to serve. Bristowe for the USA to receive. Best of 3 6-game sets, love all. Vote. Chase worse than last gallery. And last gallery, no stroke. No stroke, chase worse than last gallery. Love receiver, last gallery. Stroke. Dirty love. Chase, better than a yard. Nice out. Dirty love. $15.30. $30 all.
This one, Freddie. Points now.
No, worse than last. 2 chases. $30 all, better than a yard. $40-30 server, worse than last gallery. Oh. Game server, 1 game to love. Chase nearly a yard worse than last gallery. No stroke. Better than 2. No stroke, Chase nearly a yard worse than last gallery.
There we go.
Time, ready.
One more time. There it is. Yeah.
Nearly a yard worse.
Ready.
15 love, better than 2.
Roll it.
Lost it for 3. 30 love. $40 love. Both. One game more.
Oh well. Ready.
Played well.
There we go.
15 love. Chase half a yard. Down. Worse than a yard. Fifteen love server leads. Chase half a yard.
Yeah.
15 all. Chase worse than a yard. Thirty 15. Folk. Last Last gallery. 30-15.
Got.
Count ready.
30 all.
Oh well.
Down. Better than 2. Last gallery and better than 2. 30 all.
This one.
So, you playing smart?
Yeah.
Thirty all. First chase is last gallery.
Oh well.
40-30. Receiver better than 2.
There you go. There you go. There
Deuce. Last gallery. Advantage last gallery. Advantage receiver last gallery.
Oh well.
Deuce. Has it better than a yard. Deuce.
Very nice. Good finish.
Advantage has it better than a yard.
There we go.
Advantage receiver has it better than a yard. Whoop. Deuce.
Yeah, that's cool.
Go Freddie.
Advantage server.
Come on, just make it.
Deuce.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Advantage.
Come on,
Bruce.
Flynn.
Advantage server. Chase more than a yard worse than last gallery. Advantage.
Never ending game.
Hello, Oliver. Thanks for having me. Just a quick introduction. My name is Nick Stenning. I've commentated
More
a
than a
few
yard
of these
worse
matches
than
and
last gallery.
slowly getting better. This seems to be a pretty close match. Oliver, I've just walked into the room. What are your thoughts on the match so far?
I'd say it's a great start for for both players really. 1-1, a very tight third game. More than a yard worse, and Freddie Bristow's. Oh no, it's game.
Are your eyes painted on, Ollie? You okay? Are you okay?
We've had a moment here.
2-1 up to Freddie. 15 left.
I think you need a slightly tighter serve from Will Flynn. You've had two main walls. Main wall dead-ons from Freddie on the returner serve. One go in and one have a racket error. Third one's missed, however.
That is a dangerous shot around that tammer.
Absolutely. Another racket error. It's got to reduce those, especially against Freddie Bristowe. He doesn't miss much, and he lives off the mistakes of his opponents. That's for sure.
He's quite a lucky one off the net tank there. It seems to have, and he's put it away.
Game receiver, 3
He
games
hasn't.
to 1.
Sorry, I don't know what's going on here. My eyes aren't working now.
A fairly quick fourth game to Freddie.
15 love.
We have now got a 15-love lead for Will Flynn, so a good start for this game at least. Let's see can he convert it.
Look, I hope so, Ollie. It would be good to see Flynn. Yeah, we would like to see it go to 3 sets. I think that would be quite an entertaining match, and I mean, I've got time. Have you got time, Ollie?
I'd like to see a. I don't really care what the score is. I just want to see a win for the United Kingdom, for England. But you know, personally, I'm not too fussed on the score.
The win has been eluding for the UK team.
More than a yard worse, 30-15. Out of court. 40-15, more than a yard worse than last
We've
game.
had a quick change of commentator. It's now Bertie and Nick Stenning.
Welcome, Bertie.
Good to be here. Unfortunately, Ollie Primwell can't make it. He's had to take some time out, sit down.
40-15, receiver lead. More than a yard worse than last gallery.
This is good. What serves?
What would I do against anything to stop Will from forcing? Would probably be quite good. So I
Yeah,
think
well-
Freddie's heading in the right direction with a demi PK, bobble serve, maybe
What?
some high serves.
I don't think you were around for the forcing competition yesterday, were you, Bertie?
No,
Well, Will.
I heard about 125 though.
Exactly. He clocked 125 miles per hour.
Took
that's,
$50 from Ivan for his troubles as well.
That's that ball is moving. Let's hit the galleries. It's probably a good decision in that. Finish the point, get back up to the server's end.
great shot to disrupt the rhythm of Freddie from Will.
Mm. Do you think he was going for a main wall dead on, or was he trying to put it in the corner there?
I think confidence is everything. It looked like he was going for it.
Seemed quite high, but nevertheless. Let's go.
15 all.
Wrap that one around the penthouse.
Yeah,
and
Will's just
Freddie
giving Freddie a little bit too much to work with at the moment.
Just letting them go a little
Just
bit too, but he's
keep-
put it in the
keep
go.
making Freddie play each ball.
2 chases.
So, question that has to be asked: what are your predictions?
My score predictions?
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, as always, I hope it's a tight match, and it would be good to see a win for the UK team. They've been struggling a little bit for this morning. I don't think they've had a win yet, unfortunately. But we'll see what Will can do here. It sounds like the US supporters are
Last gallery.
loving it at the moment and giving Freddie
I
a
can
bit of an
see
edge.
Freddie possibly taking this 6-4, but Will bounce back and take it to 3 sets.
Last gallery. You hit it in last gallery.
Oh, that's a great touch from Will.
He's guided that over the net. They were a very good exchange
Very
of shots there.
awkward Yorker shot.
It's the door.
$15.30.
He's good, but he's no Ollie Pridmore.
One to chase. 30 all.
Freddie's brought it back to 30 all.
I think for Freddie, it's probably key to be serving at the moment, even though
Mm.
Will's one of his strongest shots as his force. I'd still rather be serving.
Mm. That was rather close to getting out. It would have been quite the Instagram-worthy shot.
Yeah.
Let's just let that one get a little bit too
Just
close
like,
to
yeah,
him.
he's got to be careful. He doesn't want to lose momentum here, Will.
Mm.
And let Freddie run away with this first set.
Exactly, because I've got a good feeling. I haven't watched many of Freddie's
I
games,
think-
but once he gets on a roll, he
Yeah, I mean, I
he
think
keeps
Will-
rolling.
Will's a bit of a momentum player, and kind of when he's on a purple patch, he's almost unplayable. But momentum swings happen so easily with him.
Mm.
If Freddie can just wait it out and just stay in the game, then he's got a very good chance.
Very unlucky not to get a
Just
grill.
looking for the grill. It is quite a small grill on this court, but I think the average player consensus was that the Maymore Timbre is the best shot here.
Mm. Just got our camera guy Ryan running out to do a bit of mid-game
now
repairs.
a third player on court. Yeah, Will is going to pull back in this first set. Then he's going to have to find some more openings, I think.
Mm.
As tough as that is.
It would be good to see him forcing
Yeah.
straight
I think,
force
yeah,
at
a
the
few more
dead-ons.
straight forces to keep Freddie on his toes. Yeah,
Mm.
definitely.
Stretch that 125
And
miles
maybe
an hour
not even
out.
necessarily for the dead on, but just to kind of keep serving, get some
Worse
cases.
than a yard.
We've got one of the commentating greats in the room now, Henry Smith. Welcome. What are your thoughts on the match so far?
It's a good one.
Where are you watching it?
From the last gallery and the winning gallery.
Better than 3 yards.
I'm also here with Rory Giddens, one of the UK competitors, storied player of real tennis. Rory?
Rory's declined to comment.
Rory's decided to chew on his ice and stand around, refusing to say anything. He's a bit shy. We won't fault him for it. I think he's...
Oh, yeah, and he's off.
Yeah, well...
Strike. 30-15.
Freddie's done very well there to get that back. Ooh.
Yeah, I'll say...
You see the 125 there from Will.
40-15.
Early days, Harry, but what would your predictions be for this match?
Yeah, it's going to be a tough effort for Freddie.
But you see him coming through.
I do.
Yeah, more experienced player, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, I think both these guys are about as talented as they get.
Mm.
And along with that, they're also two of the most likable characters. So it's tough to be shouting things like roll it, squeeze the lime, hammer the nail, and the rest of it.
Well, you find it quite easy, but
I find it somewhat challenging in this instance because I do like Will. Not that I don't like the other guys, but
he's a likable lime.
he's
as lemons come, he's good.
He's a limes, that is. He's a bit more soft-spoken, so whereas some of the other guys aren't afraid to let their opinions known.
I mean, you don't see a lot of emotion from Will on court often.
No, you don't. He's a stoic character.
A bit of an Iceman, bit of Bjorn Borg, yeah.
I like the reference there, Bertie.
Bjorn Borg with a haircut. And to be fair, Freddie has got the McEnroe headband as well. So.
Yeah, Bjorn Borg with another 40 pounds of muscle as well.
Yeah, of muscle. Okay, good save.
Yeah, I gave all the guys some grippers the other day, and we have 200 and 150 pound grippers, and he was the only one that could do either of them.
For those that don't know, what's a gripper?
Yeah, it's a hand strengthening tool. You basically have,
Yeah, I mean, Will's a gardener by trade, so I think he's used to working with his hands.
Oh, he's done well.
Yeah, not much Will can do about that.
Yeah, this is definitely a great test for Freddie here. I think Will doesn't have a lot to lose right now. And, I hope he plays freely, and I hope Freddie does as well. And
Pressure.
I think
The pressure is definitely on Freddie.
Yeah, I think we're seeing some great tennis, though, from both. Yeah, I don't think the court tennis crowd is quite used to the ruckus in the galleries.
So what were your favourite lines heard in the galleries today? Most of them came from you, but what were your highlights?
Oh, nothing was too creative, and I don't really like to give myself any highlights.
Okay.
That's a great volley.
Well
Great
back from
pickup.
Freddie as well.
Loses the chase.
Game 5 games to 3 ball up.
Oh, he did win it. Oh, wow. Wonderful shot. That's amazing.
Will might start to look into the second set here. But Stephanie still can come back from this.
Look into the second set. I don't know what you mean, Bertie.
But from 5-3 down, it's quite...
I shouldn't say so. I think that in this game, more than any other, you can overcome those odds. Serve the right serve. Momentum swings.
Yeah, definitely, it's true. Especially with the ball.
And with Freddie, quite frankly.
Yeah.
Love.
Just beginning to see some more racket errors from Freddie.
Boy, I think he went for the gong there. Freddie elects to play it.
And worse than
Oh, that's
6.
very well. Great defense from Freddie.
Yeah, and I think I've got some Australians jabbing at me to get a hold of the microphone, so I'll leave it off to these guys.
15 love.
Nick?
Receiver leads.
Nick wants my
Better
microphone
6
as well.
yards.
I think that's quite a hard act to live up to. I was quite happy just watching and learning, taking it all in.
Taking notes.
Taking notes, exactly.
I'm commentating and tennis.
30 love, worse than 6.
So you said before, Bertie, that you were looking into the second set. What
Well,
do you not
that
have
prediction
faith?
might change at 30 love up for Will, taking it back.
15, 30.
Commentator's curse, that one.
Yeah. Momentum very much with the server's end, I think.
It seems to be where most of the points flow from.
Yeah, if you can just stop Will from forcing it, and Freddie's got a very good chance on the floor.
Receiver.
Even though Will's just hit a great backhand there.
It's very unlucky for Freddie not to get that last one over. Just clip the top of the net. I reckon
30,
Will
40.
was going for a new speed record on that
Yeah.
one.
Keeping Freddie on his toes makes you feel alive.
It is exhilarating. When
And
you've
if
got
Will can just take this game and make it 4-5, then it'll make things just that bit more uncomfortable for Freddie, and hopefully he can work his way back into the set.
spectacular
Yeah,
shot
great.
there.
I think Will assumed he was out at that point. You know. Superb defense here from Will.
There's a blind of a
Just
return.
unbelievable.
What an
Freddie's
exchange
has
so
Freddie,
far.
against most players, Freddie's won this a good 3 or 4 times. And making him play one more shot is what he's got to do. Hopefully when the nerves start to creep in, he might get a few more unforced errors.
That last point
Basically the time per shot.
before last was one of the great points I've seen at this level. Would you agree, Bertie?
Was just thinking that actually, yeah. Were you back in the winning gallery, Jay?
First set to the server.
Nothing too crazy, Bertie. Yeah, and in
On
that
the day's roll.
in that point, you know, Will sort of just the one before last sort of thought a few of those were going in the grill and didn't really give himself a shot, and I think that made a difference. You kind of have to assume everything's gonna miss and just to play it out.
Yeah, just keep going for it until it's actually bounced twice.
You bounce twice or hit the jingles. Great volley.
15 love.
So what shot do you like to see most, Henry? Are you a big jingle fan? Do you like the winning openings, or do you like a cut shot into the corner?
Yeah, well, you can never go wrong with the gong, but what can you say? I mean, it's a difficult one to pull off. I've seen Will Flynn do it twice. It's probably twice more than I've ever done it, but yeah, I think whatever you can do consistently is what you should aim for. Probably both. I think finding the winning gallery is wonderful to see and to play. Yeah, and you are rewarded on this court with a sound unlike any else. Great volley.
Tough backhand for Freddie there.
Yeah, I think Will volleys probably better than anyone I've seen so far. Yeah,
Very consistent.
yeah, and it's such a simple swing. He just has the racket in place, steps in, I think all the coaches would be. I think all the coaches would be really pleased with
Not
that.
a risky action at all.
40 love, 4 and 5.
Yeah, I've yet to see a good volley that is a wristy action, to be fair.
So, having seen that first set and you're in Will's corner, what would you tell him to change here?
Ooh, that's a good question. That is a very good question. I think I've been running around here so much. I've not really been paying too much attention to the patterns. I've just been, clapping. Yeah, just clapping when things happen. But yeah, I would just say just keep your head in it.
I think and keep your head in it, and also just staying at the server's end is crucial, especially
absolutely.
on an unfamiliar court with many of the players describing the timbre as quite a strange angle.
Yeah, and I love the way that at the beginning, at least, Will was putting a lot of balls into the galleries. That's a wonderful
and especially
volley.
if your dead on defense is as good as his, then I'd be very confident at the server's end.
Yeah, Bertie, all great points there. I think you're much more keened into these details here.
Just keeping the ball in play, waiting for a loose ball, putting it away.
Christmas in July there. Great main wall from Freddie.
Yeah, not even Will could get his racket on that one. Will has got a good railroad, but when you're playing against someone like Freddie with such a good force, I'd rather serve a demi-piqué or a bobble or a high serve, just to I'd fancy my chances on the floor much more than kind of receiving a force from Freddie.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I think it just really depends on how well you're putting the railroad in, because I do think Freddie does have a very good floor game, and I don't think the pace of Freddie's going to beat
It's not too
Will.
much for Will, yeah, definitely.
But if you do serve a loose one, he's going to put it in a spot you can't
it's
get
high
to.
risk, high reward. Just looking at that, it's not a dreadful serve, but he's not getting very much in return for it.
No, it's not. I think
that one wasn't one of his best, but
no, I think you just made your point, and it was definitely made clear there.
Don't want to give him too much confidence and let him get some momentum. So he can just slot dead-ons all day. I want to try and make it awkward for him, keep him running.
Yeah, agreed. I think anytime a serve isn't working, you definitely ought to change it up. I
think sheer variety is going to be very helpful for Will here.
I would agree.
Just keep Freddie on his feet, try and get some racket errors for him and make him nervous. That's a good example of using. Will was, I think, lining up for a fat post maybe or a force there, but just bobble serve was so tight from Freddie, he couldn't really do anything.
Yeah, sometimes the bobble is just the answer, and yet most of us
simple
only serve it
serve.
once we've missed one.
Yeah. Great rally.
Holy
Done so
cow.
well there. Great, it was a good serve from Freddie, and he started on the front foot there, but Will just managed to absorb it all from Freddie and then finished on the front foot with a good force.
Yeah, I hope you could see from the stream just how hard he cranked that ball. I mean, that is...
And now the momentum slightly shifted to some frustration from Freddie. Will could try and work his
That's
way
a
back
good
into the
serve.
set.
Loose ball. Ooh.
Seeing some racket errors from Freddie. And Will, I mean, whether he's winning or losing, he really doesn't give all that much away.
Won't be happy with that
Yeah,
one.
not the body shot.
15-40.
So who's in Will's corner giving him advice in this match, Birdie?
The usual suspects of the GB team, I think, but also alongside
30-40.
Max, Rory, and Henry, you'll also have Henry Mullen. That is, you'll also have Henry Hammond, I think.
Yeah.
And I think most of the Australian side are also kind of rallying behind Will here.
Yeah.
Because
Last
the
gallery.
USA team do have a world champion in their
30-40.
corner, so they don't exactly need more. Doesn't get much better than that.
Oh, certainly not. Really smart choice there from Will Flynn.
Yeah, just take the server's end. What advice would you give Freddie here? Would you say if Will's beginning to kind of get a bit more momentum and snapping at his heels a bit, what do you say?
My advice to Freddie would be listen to Cam.
It's pretty good advice.
It's the best advice I could think of.
30-40. Last gallery. Server leads. Whoa.
Goes for the railroad. Let's see what he does here. Potentially a bobble.
Yeah, on last gallery, I suppose you're hoping to play out the point on the floor.
Oh, that's
Freddie's done well to keep it tight. Wasn't a bad serve from Will.
no, it really wasn't. That was a great shot.
It's very important for him to take this game from the GB perspective. Going 3-love down in the second set. It's very easy to kind of drop your head at that
That's
point.
an interesting way to set a chase there.
Yeah, unconventional, but it worked.
Yeah.
Juice.
I think he found the hard stuff there, missed the glass. It's a good exchange. Great back.
Will did so well there to just absorb all that pace at the start, but
That's just something you don't often see, Birdie.
a backhand volley force down the line.
I would say so, yeah.
And that's what he Pribmore's playing.
I guess so,
He,
but
he sometimes aims for them.
okay. Yeah, I'll take your word for it, but I've not seen another
No,
player
it's
do it
not.
quite like him,
Not another player. Probably.
quite like Freddie.
Not many that could do it, even if they wanted to.
Yeah, I think
I
that's.
think a racket's shot there, maybe.
I don't think so. I think that's just something unique to him. I haven't seen another rackets guy pull that one out. But I think it's funny because he's definitely not listening to Camden when he hits that shot, but it works out for him.
It's not exactly the kind of shot you can coach or tell someone to go for. You've either got it in your locker or you don't.
Very true, Birdie. Very true. Sometimes part of the game is just sticking to your guns and rolling with it.
I mean, that is the big difference I see between.
Server.
I think
Chase the
Will
line.
just seems to know his own game really well. And
Line.
he knows the shot he's going to go for and he plays it and he keeps it simple when he's playing well. Doesn't overcomplicate things.
Yeah, I think that's a
Game
that's a
server.
great shot.
3 games to love.
Tough from Will there. I think he's up
It's a
40
very,
love.
A very big juice. Be frustrated with himself for not capitalizing on that. Oh, Jesus.
How about that for a reaction
Yeah.
volley?
I think what turned into self-defense from Freddie actually turned into punch and volley.
Missed the easy one though. 15 love.
Happy he's still got his front teeth. He should take force like that.
Yeah, he was missing a tooth for a while there. Quite often he would blame me for smacking him in the mouth with a racket. Oh yeah.
Was it on
30
court?
love.
Oh yeah.
That's a bit more understandable.
Yeah, missed all the front teeth, hit the canine, dead on,
Dead on, this was on a racket score.
hit it straight on
Oh, right.
the tooth.
All forgiven.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Court. 40 love.
It's the around the world shot. I think if I was to give
looked
one
down, I
piece
didn't
of
see
advice, I would say never be afraid to hit it in that timbre. I think Will is a big fella, and I think you need to get him moving around. So.
It does cover the court very well, actually.
No, absolutely.
Perhaps doesn't change direction as well as, but his kind of straight line speed is very good, and anticipates it well.
Good game
He
from
does.
Will.
It is quite a disconcerting thing. He gets a lot more back than you'd expect. Yeah, it's a very pretty much perfect point for Freddie.
15 love.
Put the loose one away.
That feels pretty good when you do something like that, doesn't it, Birdie? You know, beautiful
so,
serve.
So I'm told, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Get a sitter and you just put it right away. That's a 1-2.
Especially on a slightly smaller grill, like on this court.
15 all.
And it's very easy with those loose ones to kind of, on a bouncier court like here, if you miss the grill, you can be in quite a lot of trouble, but luckily he found it.
Have you been feeling the margin since you've been here, Birdie?
I'm actually yet to go on court.
Oh, really?
I'll let you know after 5 p.m. today.
Okay. All right, yeah. I think you'll find you hit a few more edges.
Seeing Will doing very well to just keep staying in the match here, making Freddie play, seeing some racket errors. I think that's what he's got to do. He doesn't have to play out the skill, he's going to keep getting it back.
Yeah, that was a great serve. And a good shot down the line. Slight error, I don't know. Do you think that's an unforced error, or would you say that's a forced error?
I mean, Will did get there with time to spare, so I would probably,
Yeah.
it was a well-constructed point from Freddie, but I think you'd expect for maybe 1 or 2 more shots more before.
40-30, the receiver lead.
So
Yeah.
no, I would say unforced.
For a player of that caliber.
Chase 2 and 3.
Maybe if it was me out there, you'd say, okay. Yeah.
I think, yeah, relative to his normal retrieving.
Oh, he nearly put the loop-de-loop in the grill.
Better than 2.
Ooh, and what's happened?
Game 4 games to 1.
Oh, he won the chase. Well done.
We have the Jam 95 in the live chat Will's guide. So Loving the Blues and Amado Para Relaxar.
I think that's some kind of anagram.
That's secret code that only Will can understand.
30 love.
Or a pop culture reference going over my head.
Probably.
Yeah, probably that,
both
probably
our
that
heads.
one, yeah.
Volley from the tambour.
Well played
Very
from
well
Freddie to
done.
stay in that rally, yeah.
Very well done to get that in the last gallery.
Vote.
Right, well, if we see Freddie keep going in the direction he's been, so taking this second set, that would be 4 wins for the US, so winning all the singles.
Indeed.
The dream is still alive for the GB team if that happens, but
It is.
you'd have to win all 5 doubles, which is quite ambitious. Not to speak too soon, Will is very much still.
I mean, yeah, look at that, 2-4.
Anything can happen, especially
Games to
with
4.
Yeah, Birdie, let's...
slightly younger players. Momentum shifts can happen very easily.
Yeah, let's not speak too quickly, Birdie. Counting our ducks before they hatch.
Yeah, that was almost it.
Put this backhand away.
Good to take
Well
the
done.
initiative and volley it. Can feel risky, but I think actually taking it from that height makes it more consistent.
I think you take a lot of time away from your opponent.
Take time away, less room for mistake. It's just good to be on the front foot and taking initiative.
Yeah, I love that, Birdie. I think you've got the right idea there. I think the only time you really let it bounce is if you see the guy covering the tambour so blatantly that you consider, oh, what's happening
Would you
there?
boast it on the main wall?
No, not boast it, but
Or turn around and hit a forehand?
I was thinking just go backhand down the line, but I've never even thought of those other two. Maybe I'll do them someday. That's a good railroad.
Great railroad. Freddie's done well there.
Great
It was
volley
still-
as well.
That was still heading for the dead on, keeping it under pressure.
Nice. Wow. What a great backhand exchange here.
Oh, well.
He went for the slam
He got
dunk and
a bit impatient there, I'd say. Well, I don't know. He was under a lot of pressure. Freddie, I think, less jet lagged, more used to the court than maybe in his previous matches. It's a big ask.
yeah, it's a good point. Absolutely. Wow. Freddie's got to.
Although, I mean, he's still very much in the set. If he can just keep getting balls back, keeping Freddie under pressure, making him have to earn this final set, then you never know what can happen. A few unforced errors.
Yeah, I think Will has done a great job. He's down 4-1, took a really quick game, and he's up in this game.
Yeah, looking positive.
Absolutely. I mean, what's there not to be positive about? He's playing number
For the
one
first
for the
set?
GB team.
Oh, okay.
Young guy. He's got nothing to lose.
Many more goes as well.
That he does, Birdie. That he does. Is he someone that would consider playing in the professional game?
I think he has done it. He might again. You'd have to ask Will though, but I think it's potentially on the cards. But he does love his gardening. Maybe some success in an amateur. Well, even more success. Maybe a couple of amateur trophies and feel better about walking away from the amateur game. But yeah, you'd have to ask him.
Ooh. Couple balls just riding along the edge there, and slightly unfortunate for Will, you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's just slightly. It's very easy against someone like Freddie to think you've won the point and he just keeps getting it back. Racket style of retrieval.
Deuce.
Very interesting to see two players both off of the back of two great seasons. I think Will got to the semi-finals of the amateur singles, had a very, I think, took Jamie Giddens to 5 sets and beat 8K in the process. Qualified for British Open and won the Keep the Ball there, so and brought his handicap down to a 7. So he's playing the tennis of his life at the moment. And Freddie took Rob Scheckman to 5 sets in the final of the amateur singles over here. So he's also playing his best tennis, I think, at the moment too. It's fair to say.
Yeah, he certainly is. I think both these guys are on the rise. There's going to be a lot of improvement from them in the next few years to come.
Chasing down, trying to get to scratch.
Yeah, probably even lower for both of them. I think they're two guys I would say that you don't know their ceiling.
Yeah.
Advantage, server. Chase worse than 6 yards.
If Will could just get a tight serve in here, take this game, he's very much keeping the this set alive for him, I think. But at 5-2 down, it might be tough.
Shot, Freddie.
It's a great
Not
cut
not
volley.
a bad serve from Will, but yeah, Freddie's done very well there. Returned it with interest. Maybe seeing some signs of impatience from Freddie, trying to finish it too quickly, but yeah, no, Will. So you can see a first sign of frustration from him.
Come on, Freddie,
Wishes
fire
he
the
could have
cannon.
done more with that ball, probably.
Yeah, he was going for the gong. Missed a little high. What can you
Both
say?
players got a bit excited from the looks of it.
Hazard second.
Oh no,
He's done 2 in a
it's
row.
ambitious.
It is.
I mean,
It
on a
is.
bouncy court like this, there is a lot of, and against a fast retriever like Freddie, there is a lot of pressure to find the winning opening. But sometimes,
Yeah.
Phil, when you're at the front of the court, maybe you could just slow it down. But
No,
it's
birdie.
easy to be an armchair critic.
Come on now, live by the sword.
Deuce, hazard worse than 2.
Wonderful serve. Can he finish? Is it? Ooh, puts it on the roof.
Nope.
Just goes to show Freddie played a very good serve, but we'll just get it back.
Yeah, that's a ball I'd love to see Freddie just put into the timbre.
All the grey. He's only about an inch off.
Both.
Oh, jeez. That's
Well,
two,
more-
two body shots for Will now.
More the decision making, though. I
Maybe
think
would you have gone for the main wall tambo? If you see Will kind
How
of
about-
inching his way closer to the grill, then maybe you distract him from it a little bit.
Game receiver.
Taking it to 3-4
3
is quite
games to
interesting.
4.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave the booth and go out there and check out the live action, birdie.
I think both commentators might retire, but it's been a pleasure. Thanks everyone. And see you for the doubles.
15 love.
There's one, Freddie.
15 all. Oh. Come on, Freddie. 30-15. All. 30 all.
Roll it, Freddie.
40 server. Well, better than second gallery.
Focus in. Like to switch up to the round one?
Come on, Freddie. Come on, find a way.
40-30 receiver. Chase better than second gallery. Won the chase. Game receiver 5 games 3. Last gallery. Worse than a yard. Chase.
Sorry, I shouldn't say that.
No stroke. Chase last gallery. Love server. Chase worse than a yard. Hop. Love. Second gallery, 30 love. Go well, 15, 30. Good. 30 all. .40-30. Chase second gallery.
Gotta just be ready. Even if my service fell.
40-30, chase second gallery. Receiver leads. Juice. This one. Chase the yard. Juice. Advantage to the receiver. Advantage receiver, chase a yard. Ball. Juice. Stroke. Advantage receiver.
Come on, UK. Go on. Ready. Go, Fred.
Juice. Better than last gallery.
Oh, Will. What's on that?
No, no. Advantage better than last gallery.
Find it out right now. This point, okay?
Advantage to the receiver better than last gallery. Game set, and the match. To the receiver. 6-3, 6-3. Okay, guys. Come on, Aaron.
Oh, look at that.
This is Eric. This is Eric Banks. I love it. This is the team.
Yeah. How's it going?
You coach? Yeah. You guys were in school. Dennis. The old school. So you all know Joe. You all know Joe.
Okay, awesome.
So we're 4 love up on the race. No, I'm not sure when else. Last night and then the weekend. So you might want to which was 9 total? 9 total. One more today. So yeah, right. That was good. We play all the matches. No matter what. Okay. I guess play is fun. I kind of got you. Okay. This is basically hitting on. Wow. Yeah, I know. I miss you. Eric's good. You guys got to see if we can. You really can. That's all.
Yeah.